the People's Station.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the National Report. By-election voting takes place in West Grand Bahama and Bimini. Parents of that deceased toddler from Fox Hill return to court. Self-defense for the holidays. And in sports, winner takes all in the BAISS softball. The Bahamas tonight, the National Report starts now.
ZNest News is brought to you by BTC. Win over $100,000 in prizes when you sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with BTC. This Christmas is on us.
Good evening, I am Lloyd Allen. Welcome to the Bahamas tonight, the National Report. Thanks so much for joining us. The much anticipated West Grand Bahama and Bimini constituency by-election taking place today. More than 6,000 people are registered to vote for the 5 candidates vying for the parliamentary seat left vacant following the death of former Member of Parliament Obadiah Wilchcombe in September. Now, police presence was heavy, and parliamentary registration officials maintain that today's by-election process will be managed and conducted according to the highest standards. Stay tuned to the ZNS network for continued coverage of today's West Grand Bahama and Bimini by-election. And back here in the capital, a return to court today for parents of Daniel Nixon. He's the 2-year-old boy found dead under mysterious circumstances near his Fox Hill area home last week. The boy's parents have been held in custody since last Wednesday, and today they learned their fate. Corvell Pyfrom has more.
Another emotional day here at the courts as the boys' parents made their second appearance before the courts. They both looked tired and in need of sleep, but they got some good news today as Douglas and Jenny Nixon learned that they both would be granted bail. Far less tension Wednesday than that sharp back and forth Monday between defense attorney Beyond Ferguson and the prosecutor. The matter was stood down Monday after the prosecution advised it needed time to prepare an affidavit objecting to bail. Wednesday morning, the Crown waived objection against the parents' release. The couple is charged in connection with the still unclassified death of their 2-year-old son, Daniel Nixon. Nixon was found dead last Tuesday evening near his Bryce Lane Foxhill home. Police say the boy had injuries to his head and neck. The Nixons are members of the Rastafarian community, and members of the group were back in court in support of the couple. The couple was granted bail in the amount of $7,000 with 2 shorters. They are required to sign in at the Foxhill police station each Friday by 7 p.m., and they'll both have to wear electronic monitoring devices. The couple is due back in court on February 7th next year. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Corvell Pyfrom.
Well, thanks a lot, Corvell. A 29-year-old man and 32-year-old woman are in police custody tonight following a domestic complaint to police. Now, authorities report that sometime around 10:45 last night, a team of officers responded to the complaint at a residence in Chippenham after searching the home. A large quantity of suspected marijuana, a high-powered weapon, and ammunition were found. The estimated weight and street value of the suspected drugs are unknown at this time. And as investigations continue, the individuals have been charged with possession of an unlicensed firearm and ammunition and possession of dangerous drugs with the intent to supply. And inflation up again, this time by 0.2% for the month of August when compared to July. Statistics officials attribute the inflation increase to the overall price of items purchased by the average consumer. The August inflation hike followed a 0.6% increase between the months of June and July. Now, according to the latest Consumer Price Index, housing, electricity, water, and gas, along with furnishings and household equipment, saw increases at 0.8% and 0.5% respectively, while health, clothing, and footwear went down by 0.9% and 0.4% for the months of August when compared to July. On a year-over-year basis, the Consumer Price Index rose a little over 2% over the same period last year. And still to come, more benefits for KFC employees. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. More news in a moment.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
has changed over the past 60 years. But at Commonwealth Bank, our mission to build lifelong relationships with our clients remains the same. Our customers are more than just a number. Our customers are our family, and together we create banking solutions that fit your unique needs. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
This Christmas is on BTC. All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with us. Sign up for one of our $64.99 or higher postpaid plans or one of our broadband bundles and get a chance to drive into 2024 with a brand new Kia Sonet. Pay your bill in full and you can be a winner with our Christmas grab bag. Activate a $15 prepaid combo and get your chance to win Visa gift cards, travel and gas vouchers, and so much more. Watch our Hallmark movie of the week for a chance to win a prepaid Visa gift card. Make BTC your choice this Christmas with over $100,000 in prizes. All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with BTC. Visit any BTC location today. Terms and conditions apply.
The new KFC nuggets have arrived. That unlike the no-gets, ours are handmade using 100% white meat. Unlike the no-gets, at KFC, we hand bread every day to achieve the perfect flavor. After you try our delicious and crispy nuggets in the original recipe, you'll never settle for less. KFC, the real nuggets. It's finger-licking good.
Did you know the National Insurance Act provides for an insured pregnant woman to access her maternity benefit before or after delivering her baby? Expecting mothers are entitled to 13 weeks of maternity leave, which can be applied for by completing the Med-2 claim for maternity benefit form. Section A is completed by a registered physician or certified midwife. The medical practitioner certifies the expected or actual confinement period, signs the form, and affixes their official stamp. Forms completed by medical practitioners outside of the Bahamas must be accompanied by the physician's business card. In sections B and C, the claimant provides personal and employment details, declares their last day at work, signs and dates the form. The Med-2 form is always accompanied by Form Med-4 or Employer Certificate, which is completed by the employer. Both the Med-2 and accompanying Med-4 forms must be submitted within 3 months from the first day of confinement. Forms submitted outside of this period are considered late and will be subject to review by the Late Claims Committee. Before submitting forms, check that all fields are accurately completed. Incomplete forms or forms with incorrect information will delay the processing of your benefit application. For more information, visit the NIB website at nib-bahamas.com.
Are you ready for the craziest Black Friday event ever seen? Join us as we make history at Bahamas Liquidation and Auction Center on Mackey Street for our 3 days of blackout. November 23rd, November 24th, and November 25th. Thousands of items priced at Amazon's list price will be available, VAT inclusive. So call us at 698-0123 or WhatsApp 557-2522 so you don't have to miss out on these unbelievable deals. See you there.
The Bahamas Hotel Catering and Allied Workers Union and Restaurant Bahamas Limited inking today what officials on both sides have termed as a quoted win-win union contract. Officials gathered at Restaurant Bahamas' Oaksfield headquarters to announce the quoted successful negotiations between the restaurant union and KFC Nassau's parent company. It's a contract that's said to prioritize team well-being and sustainable livelihoods. Union President Darren Wood says the signing of this historic industrial agreement will see a 30% increase in wages for KFC employees and certain salary adjustments where necessary.
And these agreements now, based on the amendment of the Industrial Relations Act, the benefits now are incorporated into the individual contract of employment once the document is registered. So that again is a start, and so that gives us and the employees a better footing to stand on. And so we believe that we are now positioning our people where we're lifting them in terms of their standard of living in a major way. The only thing we say to our members, of course, is that with the increase of salaries, we also expect for the service level to be increased to an astronomical level.
RBL's General Manager Mario Cash is pleased that this agreement has been finalized.
I believe that a thriving team member leads to a successful business and vice versa. This agreement underscores our commitment to creating a workplace where everyone is possible. Our collaboration with the ACU, AWU throughout the negotiation process reflected mutual commitment to a cooperative approach. This partnership reinforced our dedication to addressing the needs of our team members.
And a new complement of foreign nurses now being integrated in the national healthcare system. Public Hospitals Authority's officials recently welcoming a group of nurses from Ghana to the country. PHA's acting managing director, Keely Isaacs, affirms that health officials will support them as they transition into a new country and healthcare system in order to make a profound impact on countless lives in our community.
We have allocated six nurses to the Department of Public Health, 3 to Grand Bahama, and 9 to the Princess Margaret Hospital. Each of these facilities plays a vital role in our healthcare system, and your contributions will be invaluable in ensuring the well-being of our community. I want to emphasize that from this day forward, you are not just nurses joining our team. You are now an integral part of the PHA family.
And 2 days and counting before the much-anticipated Black Friday sales event globally. And as many businesses utilize this time to clear dated stock and offer their patrons the deal of a lifetime, here at home, similar initiatives are taking place. This according to the managers of Carey's Fabrics and Supermax, who contend 2023 has been an interesting year.
This economy right now is not as robust as it was prior to COVID, but things are okay.
We are grateful for all the customers who continue to support us. Due to even the recession or those stuff, we still have been able to keep the doors open for our staff.
And these businesses have decided to give back for a number of reasons, including giving their customers something to smile about.
We've been hearing about the increasing prices of food, especially around this time with turkey and hams being very expensive. So this is one area where people don't have to worry about paying astronomical prices. For one day only, we are giving amazing deals.
We like to give back to the people due to the years they have been supporting us. So we don't really even wait for Black Friday. We have sales just about every month, just for the people. So it's all for the people.
And also tonight, on the eve of the American Thanksgiving holiday weekend, travel demand to the country is sky high. At the Lynden Pinling International Airport, officials expect to see passenger numbers top 30,000 by the time this long holiday weekend is done. Nassau Airport Development Company Vice President of Operations Jonathan Hanna expects high travel numbers both on the international and domestic sides. He says with no significant impact expected from weather, passengers are flocking to be airbound.
So there's a number of events currently happening on island with a number of the sports tourism events, the Battle for Atlantis, Bahamas Hoops. I think next week is Hero World Challenge with Tiger Woods and their event at Albany. And so that is certainly driving a lot of the passenger traffic, in addition to Bahamians traveling for the holidays, trying to get those last-minute gifts and whatnot. And so we're certainly seeing quite the demand for travel at the moment.
And now officials advise those traveling to get to the airport well in advance of their flights, particularly international-bound flights where lines are expected to be lengthy. Hannah adds, though, that NAD is working closely with other airport agencies to ensure that process goes as smooth as efficient as possible. Officials also want to reduce delays wherever possible.
We met with all of our airport partners. It is an ecosystem, right? NAD doesn't do everything by itself. We don't control security. We don't control U.S. Customs or Bahamas Customs and Bahamas Immigration. But what each agency has committed to doing is ensuring that they have adequate staffing on to make sure, particularly during those peak times, that they have the numbers to process passengers as efficiently as possible. Also ensuring that we have contingency plans in place in the event that something goes awry.
And Amajal Knowles joins us in studio with a check on what's coming up in sports. Amajal?
Coming up in sports, a do-or-die Game 3 in junior girls in BISS softball, and to the association. Buddy Hield with a big night. DeAndre Ayton makes his return to Phoenix. Details of those stories and more coming up in sports.
At this year's World Travel Market, Director General of the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, Katia Duncombe, expressed how the Bahamas is expanding its presence on the international tourism market.
Being back here at World Travel Market is truly amazing. We look forward to the show on our calendar annually because of the opportunities that it represents for the face-to-face engagement with our airline partners, tour operators, those that are in the trade, the travel trade, and it's where we sit down and discuss the business of tourism, looking at the highlights of what's happened before, and also the business opportunities moving forward. Certainly with a number of our airline partners really moved the goalposts as it relates to getting more visitors to the destinations, and more importantly through it to enjoy our 16 islands when they visit. So we are open for business, sharing with the world that we are open for business, and sharing everything that you can do to, through, within the destination. We're just so excited about it.
Senior Director of Emerging Markets for the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, Anthony Stewart, also spoke to the importance of the Bahamas' presence at the event.
We've been coming to World Travel Market for over 40 years, and it's important that we're here because really the world is back to travel. And if you want to be in that conversation about travel, where to go, what to do, and the new aspects of travel, this is the place to be. So it's important to be here so that we talk to our tour operator partners about that, but also the travel agents when they come here to encourage them to sell the Bahamas. You know, we're a unique destination. You can come to one island within the Bahamas, but visit so many other islands. So it's important to us to be here, important to convey that message, important to be here with our tour operator partners, and most of all, it's important to show that the Bahamas is open, the business is good, and it's a great place to come and vacation.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Michael Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
My business couldn't survive without my credit card machine from Fidelity.
It's fast, convenient, and my clients love it.
My sales increase, and I can track my earnings.
Get your credit card machine from Fidelity today.
Call 356-7764.
I'm the first funded client of the Small Business Development Center and the owner of Drive Green Car Rentals. So the SBDC has been really crucial in terms of both our launch and our expansion over the last few years. When they said, you know, we're looking for new businesses, we're looking for something that hasn't been done before, we're looking for something creative. Getting that call and knowing that there's somebody out there that actually wanted to go ahead and take that leap of faith with us was really exciting, and it was a big moment for us. I think one of my best lessons that I would have learned with my time at the SBDC is just don't mind what other people are saying, don't mind the noise in the marketplace, because at the end of the day, no matter what you're doing in business, there will be naysayers. As long as you have a product and you have a brand that you believe in and that you're passionate about, there will always be a way, and through SBDC, we'll make sure that it happens.
For more information about the Electric Mobility Initiative, call us at 461-7232 or email funding@sbdcbahamas.com.
You can find it all at Builders Mall. From cement, lumber, block, plumbing, and electrical to paint, lights, vanities, and tiles. Not to mention all the tools you could possibly need to get the job done. Say if you're starting a major project, adding the finishing touches, or just doing some repair or rental work around the house. FYP, the Paint Center, and Tile King can help. Stop by or call 601-8453. Located 69 Wolf Road, Nassau. You can find it all at Builders Mall. Building, painting, and tiling, the Bahamas.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works.
Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Now, as the holidays are fast approaching, the question of safety remains, particularly for women who not only have become more concerned of increased incidents of violence against women, but also those who feel targeted. Now, in response, one local organization is stepping up to the plate to assist. President of the White Dove organization, Randy Johnson, says come November 26th, the group is planning a self-defense training initiative assisted by the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
Well, there's a need for self-defense because a lot of women, they've contacted me about self-defense. They're afraid of going to the food stores. Sometimes they're being approached by men. And women, for the most part, are looked at as just a piece of meat. So we want to do what we can to give them some confidence.
Police Press Liaison Chief Superintendent Chrisling Skipping says as officers will also lend support by offering conflict resolution advice, this course is being rolled out at the right time.
Commissioner's policing plan for 2023, he spoke about strengthening the bond between civic organizations and the Royal Bahamas Police Force. White Dove Ministry is one of those organizations that he is also partnering with. White Dove Ministry is an organization that seeks to instill discipline while also providing young people and adults with the necessary skills needed to defend themselves. Persons who are interested in participating in the program, we ask them to go down to the Police Training College. The college staff is aware. They're eagerly awaiting persons to come and register so that they can be trained in the necessary tactical moves that will help them defend perpetrators. It's also good for females to be able to defend themselves as well.
Now, also on news, disability advocates again bringing awareness about the challenges for persons with disabilities in public spaces and those responsible who all have in making those areas spaces of inclusion. Now, the National Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, in conjunction with the Disability Affairs Division of the Department of Social Services, held a two-day etiquette and inclusion seminar last week for uniformed services agencies, the Royal Bahamas Police and Defense Forces, Immigration, Customs, and members of the private sector. Nalini Bethel is an advocate and chair of the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities. She believes this community remains disproportionately underserved.
We are grossly underserved because we do not have access to not only government buildings but government services. We do not have access to education, post-school age. There's nothing happening after you leave school. There is few employment opportunities for them, and so for them to be empowered and be able to live fruitful lives like everybody else, it's kind of difficult. There are barriers that are put up. There are prejudices. There's discrimination. So these are the barriers. It's not the disability that's the barrier. It's the societal barriers that are put up in front of them.
And it's time now for the poll question of the week. And this week we're asking, should teachers be allowed to participate in TikTok videos with their students? You can chime in on our social media handles.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.
OK Electric on Joe Farrington Road is having a huge Black Friday sale. 10 to 75% off on all Christmas decorations, ceiling fans, light fixtures, bath vanities, washers and dryers. Andrus Beauty Supplies is the place for all your designer handbags from 10 to 50% off. Come on down and catch the Black Friday sale only November 24th from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So give them a call today at 324-7953.
Great deals. Best prices. Don't miss it.
Are you or a loved one under medical care?
Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home healthcare supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price. And you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you, at the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771.
Oh, God. I know you ain't spending no more money on this boat. Ain't this what you drowned in last year?
I understand. How I drowned last year if I here running on foolishness with you?
Well, where you going now?
Montague.
For what?
For best of the best. Why you keep putting question to me? Over 90 boats and over 200 sailors coming from all around the Bahamas to compete for the largest sailing port ever. You better pray I take you the best of the best.
You ain't got to worry about that because you's the best of the worst.
Anyway, while this woman running on, I will see you on to the 2023 Best of the Best Regatta. Woman, you won't see me talking?
Come before them.
It's a different kind of Christmas, but everything is here to bring a smile upon your face. That's what the season brings now. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. At Shop Smarty, at Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here at Shop Smart. At Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
How much do I owe you?
Hey, welcome home.
This Black Friday, get ready for unbelievable savings at Connaught Bahamas for 2 days only. It's a 40% off Black Friday sale, November 24th and 25th. Top quality products, cabinetry, granite, tiles, windows, vinyl flooring, and so much more. Connaught Bahamas is 40% off Black Friday sale. 2 days only, November 24th and 25th. Nassau, Freeport, Abaco, and Eleuthera. Sale opening hours, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Don't you miss out.
Samantha's always on point. She doesn't miss a thing. When she signs up for any insurance policy, she reads all the fine print. She knows what's covered, what's not covered, and she's aware of her deductibles. When it comes to insurance, it pays to know your policy. Review every insurance policy so you know what you're covered for. This message was brought to you by the Insurance Commission of the Bahamas.
Tourism officials say the aviation landscape in Long Island is setting records that have surpassed pre-pandemic levels. Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation and Deputy Prime Minister the Honorable I. Chester Cooper revealed at last week's Long Island Business Outlook that this is good news not only for Long Island but for the nation.
It is a testament to the resilience and growing appeal of this island paradise. In the first 9 months of 2023, Long Island welcomed an historic number of foreign air arrivals, soaring to 1,858 arrivals of visitors by air, an achievement that propels you amongst the Family Islands witnessing unprecedented air traffic. The average length of stay stands at a commendable 8.7 nights, which is slightly higher than the overall average across the islands of the Bahamas.
Now, the Deputy Prime Minister also noted that efforts are underway to reverse the trend of depopulation on Long Island and other family islands where residents are leaving to pursue opportunities elsewhere.
Investment is not just a word on paper. It is a commitment to your future. It is a pledge to upgrade infrastructure, to fortify the backbone of this island, and to safeguard its pristine environment. We fully understand the need for sustainable development that doesn't sacrifice the beauty that makes Long Island unique. So I come with some good news today. We have seen a surge in interest generally in investment and, of course, aviation for Long Island.
And it's time now for a check on Family Island weather. And joining us via Zoom is Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Lloyd. We have a few clouds outside of our studios. Temperature warm 82 degrees. Relative humidity 65%. The winds are out of the south-southeast at 9 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,014.6 millibars. That's 29.96 inches. And the temperatures around the Family Islands, they are brought to you by Family Guardian Insurance Company. We're protecting you. 81 degrees in Freeport, Grand Bahama, and Grand Turk, Key and Abaco. Marsh Harbor, 79, 81 in the Barry Alice, Alistown, Bimini, 80 degrees there, 82 in Harbor Island, Rock, Sunny Lucia, 81 degrees, 82s in Alistown, Cat Island, Black Point, Exuma, Camp Space on Andros, and Fresh Creek in Central Andros. San Salvador and Rumkey round out the 82s, Georgetown, Exuma, 84 degrees, 83 in Crooked Island and Clarence Town, Long Island. Betsy Bay, Miguana, 84. Acklands, 84 degrees. Turks and Caicos Islands, also at 84. Warm spot tonight, Matthew County, Niagara, at 86 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Builders Mall, home of FYP, Vital King, and the Pink Center. For all areas through Friday, east to south, east winds at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Low tide, that will take place at 9:43 tonight. Another low tide will occur at 10:20 tomorrow morning. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. That's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. Stay tuned. Your extended weather forecast is still ahead.
Want to have your voice heard? Send your letters to the editor to digitalmedia@znsbahamas.com. Share your thoughts on current events or positive stories within your community. That's digitalmedia@znsbahamas.com. We want to hear from you.
This holiday season will be great, and it all starts with a trip to Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Rainbow corned beef, 12 ounce, $2.39. Par Excellence parboiled rice, 5 pounds, $4.49. Best value whole kernel corn, 15 ounce, 99 cents. Sunny Delight Smooth or Tiny, 64 ounce, 2 for $5. Chicken leg quarters, 10-pound bag, 99 cents per pound. Shop the specials this holiday season at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Hey, Mom, can you look after Kaylee?
Sorry, I'll be out for a while doing my home and car insurance.
What? You know there's a newer way, right?
A new way?
Where have you been? Look, go to newerinsurance.com, log in, get your quote, buy your insurance, done. You can even use it to manage your claim.
Oh? By the way, it's not newer. It's N-U-A. Where's she been?
Do it anyway with NUA Insurance Agents and Brokers.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health.
Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
This Christmas is on BTC. All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with us. Sign up for one of our $64.99 or higher postpaid plans or one of our broadband bundles and get a chance to drive into 2024 with a brand new Kia Sonet. Pay your bill in full and you can be a winner with our Christmas grab bag. Activate a $15 prepaid combo and get your chance to win Visa gift cards, travel and gas vouchers, and so much more. Watch our Hallmark movie of the week for a chance to win a prepaid Visa gift card. Make BTC your choice this Christmas with over $100,000 in prizes. All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with BTC. Visit any BTC location today. Terms and conditions apply.
This is ZNS Total Sports. ZNS Total Sports brought to you by Sans Beer, who reminds you to recycle your beer bottles for cash in Nassau, Grand Bahama, and now Abaco and Eleuthera.
Welcome to your ZNS Total Sports on this Wednesday, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. The final BAISS Softball Championship Series wrapping up yesterday over at the Freedom Farm Baseball Park was a winner-take-all Game 3 showdown in the Junior Girls Division between the St. Augustine's Big Red Machine and the Queens College Comets. Now, while Game 2 was a certified instant classic, Game 3, not so much. QC would tack on 25 runs within the first 2 innings, and the final score would look more like a basketball score than softball. QC ultimately cruising to a 47-10 victory to be crowned Junior Girls champions.
We feel great. We worked so hard for this from last year, and we're just so proud of everybody. We're thankful to everyone, all the coaches, the parents, God, especially because he's helped us through the way. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I feel amazing. We work extremely hard for this, and all our work show out today, and we just give all the glory to God.
Yeah, we started off rough from the first inning. They scored about 10 or more in the first inning, and we dig a hole. We just couldn't get out the hole.
To the association are 2 Bahamian NBA superstars in action, both with big nights individually. To the highlights up first, Buddy Hield and his Indiana Pacers looking to improve on their strong start to the season, taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Hield making his first start of the season certainly did not disappoint. The long-range sniper would pour in 24 points and go a perfect 6 for 6 from behind the arc and score 13 of his 24 points in the fourth to help lift the Pacers over the Hawks 157-152. Now with the win, the Pacers clinch a spot in the quarterfinals of the NBA's inaugural in-season tournament. Over in Phoenix, it was a return home of sorts for Bahamian big man DeAndre Ayton, now a member of the Portland Trailblazers. Ayton was taken first overall by the Suns in the 2018 draft, stepping onto the court in Arizona for the first time since being traded from the Suns to the Blazers. A mixed reception from fans as Ayton was greeted with a tribute video for his time spent in the Valley, but received boos most of the night when he touched the ball. On the hardwood, though, Ayton would score 18 points, grab 8 rebounds, and dish out 4 assists with 1 block and 1 steal over 31 minutes of play. The Blazers, though, they would suffer yet another loss, losing to the Suns 125-107. Here at home, the Bahamas Pink Flamingo Basketball Championships resuming this morning. Our Marcellus Hall fills us in on the action.
Well, Amajal, another day of competition getting underway in the Pink Flamingo Basketball Tournament here at Bahamas. Starting things off this morning, East Carolina going up against Seton Hall. Seton Hall pretty much getting all they wanted on the interior of the defense as they were able to work Kay Satterfield and Savannah Catalon to great effect. They were able to put some big numbers up in this ball game, leading at the half and never looking back. They would go ahead to win by the final score of 68-57. Now, speaking afterwards with Josh Brooks, he says, coming to the Bahamas, really a no-brainer.
I tell you what, when you combine a destination location in the beautiful Bahamas with an unbelievable resort here at Bahamas, with some of the best teams in the sport of college basketball, it's just the perfect recipe to have a great week. So hard not to do this year after year and really showcase some of the very finest in all the U.S. in this sport. 22 teams, the largest collection of NCAA teams in the sport at any one location, and it's right here in the Bahamas at Nassau's Bahamas Resort.
So as we said, tournament action set to continue here as the Pink Flamingo Championships will wrap up this evening. This has been certainly a great time for college basketball hoop fans. They've been looking forward to it and looking forward to even more as this tournament wraps up. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Marcellus Hall.
And of course, the Battle for Atlantis men's tournament getting underway today. 8 top Division I men's basketball teams set to face off. They include the University of North Carolina, Michigan, Stanford, Memphis, Villanova, Northern Iowa, Arkansas, and Texas Tech. Highlights from day 1 in tomorrow's Sportscast.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
ZNS Total Sports brought to you by Sans Beer, who reminds you to recycle your beer bottles for cash in Nassau, Grand Bahama, and now Abaco and Eleuthera.
Whether you shop in the morning or in the night, the specials are always right at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Healthy Choice Soups, assorted 15-ounce, $2.29. Robin Hood Flour, 5.5 pounds, $4.99. Distinction Evaporated Milk, 14-ounce, $1.19. Russet Potatoes, 5-pound bag, $4.99. Whole chickens, $1.99 per pound. Shop the specials this holiday season at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a Sand Dollar account. Step 3. Load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving Sand Dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers.
It does not matter which of us you choose.
You can pay for goods and services
wherever Sand Dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
Hello, everyone. This is Tony Williams back with a special promotion from BahamasAir.com and GoGo Florida. The $100 deposit is back, but it's only on your debit card. So whether you're renting that sedan, SUV, or spacious minivan for group or family trips, keep your cash in your pocket. Only Dollar Thrifty is making it convenient for you. Your $100 deposit held on your debit card. Available at Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, and Orlando. Book early and save your 8-passenger minivan for your holiday shopping spree.
Join up for life insurance. Secure the ones that you love. Join up with Family Guardian. We offer full protection. protection. Join the family, join the family, family guardian. Protect the ones you love, a friend that you can trust. Family guardian.
First we plan, then we innovate, then we build. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, we are committed to quality, to safety, and to service. We know that the road you take is just as important as your final destination. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, it is our job to make sure the road and the ride are as smooth as possible. From striping roads to building them, we are the right choice, the trusted choice, the only choice to help you build your tomorrow.
Do you hear that? That's Junkanoo. And that means that the Boxing Day and New Year's Day Junkanoo parades are right around the corner. Don't get left behind. Make sure to book your ads in the live ZNS broadcast of the Junkanoo parades, the most professional coverage of our national art form. Call the ZNS sales office today at 502-3800. Ask for the special Junkanoo advertising package and be a part of Junkanoo on the ZNS TV network. It's
time now for weather.
In our final look at weather, we're going to get you started in the tropics. That area of low pressure in the Caribbean Sea, well, that has a 0% chance of developing over the next couple of days as it continues to drift towards the west. But in the central Gulf, into central Atlantic, pardon me, we still have that area of low pressure that we anticipate will form along the frontal boundary. It will drift towards the southeast, moving over some warmer waters later on in the week. And once that happens, there's a 50% chance that a subtropical or even a tropical storm could form later in the week or over the weekend. So we'll keep our eyes on that system and keep you posted, but it's no threat to any land mass. Satellite pictures showing high pressure anchored across the Bahamas, so the beautiful weather will continue for a few more days. Tonight we look at partly cloudy, temperature around 73 degrees for a low, and then tomorrow partly sunny, quite pleasant. High temperature 83 degrees, and your extended weather forecast just look at it. Beautiful weather right through Monday, but come Tuesday it seems as though we'll have some inclement weather with cloudy skies and a few showers developing. Lloyd?
Well, thanks a lot, Basil. And finally tonight, a 5-day visit by a Chinese diplomat paving the way for enhanced trade relations while building on a bilateral connection more than 2 decades in the making. Here's more in this report.
As an organization, and we stress this to everyone, we're an apolitical organization. Because regardless of who the government of the day is, we want to make sure that we're promoting the Bahamas in 3 key areas. That is trade, education, and culture.
President of the Bahamas-China Friendship Association, Dr. Donovan Moxey, says the environment is right for the Bahamas to market culture worldwide, this being a fast-growing niche throughout the global community.
China has over 1 billion people in their population. We have excellent performers, visual artists, graphic artists, people who essentially have made their mark on the world of music and entertainment. There's no reason why Bahamians can't do the same thing in China.
And Vice President of the Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, His Excellency Zhang Zhang, during his recent visit to the Bahamas, acknowledged an evolving synergy between the 2 countries, which has deepened over the more than 2 decades of friendship and relations.
People-to-people friendship holds the key to state-to-state relations. And one of the founding missions of the Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries is to enhance mutual understanding and cooperation at the subnational levels.
Chinese Ambassador Her Excellency Dai Qingli notes as the success of the people-to-people friendship continues in the capital, connections continue.
As you may know, we have a budding sister city relationship between Hunan Province and Grand Bahama, which we hope to formalize next year with the support of Vice President Zhang. We do hope his visit will be a new beginning, not just for CPA-FFC's friendship and partnership with BCFA, but also for exchange of visits and cooperative programs between the people of our countries for the next year and beyond.
Well, that does it for the Bahamas tonight. Thank you for tuning in and making us your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. From all of us here at ZNS, I'm Lloyd Allen. Thank you for watching and good night.
In 1953, the United States began using a female name for storms. And by 1978, both male and female names were used to identify